Close your eyes for just a moment. Think about the last time someone truly broke your heart. Not a small disappointment. A real break. The kind that left you awake at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, replaying every word, every silence, wondering what you did wrong, wondering why love always seems to hurt this much. Maybe you've been there more than once. Maybe you've cried in the shower so no one could hear you. Maybe you smiled through an entire day while something inside you was quietly collapsing. Maybe you've asked yourself in your most honest moments, why does this keep happening to me? What is wrong with me? I want you to hear this clearly. Nothing is wrong with you, but something is happening. And once you understand it, everything changes. Have you ever met someone and instantly felt like you'd known them forever? Like something ancient pulled you together? Like coming home to a place you'd never been before? That feeling is real, and it isn't random. Or maybe you've noticed something else, something more painful. Your relationships seem to follow the same script, different faces, different names, but the same story, the same arguments, the same goodbye. You tell yourself, this time will be different. And for a while it is. It's electric. It's beautiful. It feels like destiny. Until slowly, you realize you're back in the same emotional place you've always been. What if that pattern isn't a curse? What if it's a message? What if every heartbreak has been trying to show you something? Today we're talking about the hidden karma behind love. Not as superstition, not as punishment, but as the most honest mirror you will ever look into. In Buddhist philosophy, especially in Zen, there is one foundational principle: cause and effect. Every action plants a seed. Every seed eventually bears fruit. We understand this in most areas of life. What we eat affects how we feel. What we practice determines what we become. But when it comes to love, we forget. We act as if love just happens to us, as if we are passengers, as if one day the right person will arrive and fix everything that feels broken inside. But love isn't something that happens to you. Love is something you participate in, and what you bring into that participation, your wounds, your beliefs, your fears, your expectations, shapes everything. Here is a truth that can either break you open or set you free. You can only unite with someone whose karma resonates with your own. That doesn't mean you deserve pain. It means that the people you attract reflect where you are internally, what you've healed and what you haven't. Your relationships are not accidents. They are reflections, and reflections are how we see ourselves clearly. Think about the last person who hurt you. What was the core wound they triggered? Did they make you feel invisible, unchosen, not enough, too much, replaceable? Now here is the deeper question, and approach this gently. Where do you make yourself feel that way? Where do you silence yourself to avoid conflict? Where do you overgive, hoping to earn love? Where do you abandon your own needs before anyone else can? This is the mirror, not punishment, awakening. Most karmic relationships fall into 3 categories. The first are mirror relationships. These feel magnetic, fated, intense. They awaken powerful emotions, often disproportionate to the situation, because they are touching wounds that existed long before this person arrived. They trigger you because they are reflecting something unfinished inside you. If you constantly feel unseen, ask, where am I not seeing myself? If you feel unvalued, ask, where have I stopped valuing myself? The person isn't the enemy. They are the mirror, and sometimes the mirror hurts. The second type are balancing relationships. These often revolve around one repeating theme: trust, abandonment, control, emotional distance. You may unconsciously recreate emotional environments that resemble old wounds, especially childhood wounds, because part of you is still trying to rewrite that ending. These relationships aren't punishments. They are attempts at emotional resolution. But healing doesn't come from finding someone who never triggers the wound. Healing comes from tending to the wound yourself until it no longer defines you. The third type are catalyst relationships. These hit like lightning. They are intense, transformative, sometimes short-lived. They awaken parts of you that were asleep. They crack open your heart. They challenge your identity. They change your direction. Some people are not meant to stay forever. They are meant to ignite something inside you, and the fire they leave behind, that growth, is yours. Now here is the most empowering truth of all. If you created the pattern, you can change it. You are not doomed to repeat your past. You are not cursed in love. You are learning. And learning means evolution is possible. The first step is awareness. Look at your relationship patterns without shame. What keeps repeating? What emotions dominate your love life? What do your partners consistently mirror back to you? Just see it. Clarity alone begins to shift karma. The second step is radical responsibility, not blame, responsibility. Instead of asking, "Why does this keep happening to me?" ask, "How am I participating in this pattern?" That shift is everything. Because a victim is powerless, a participant has choices. Where are you choosing familiarity over health? Where are you tolerating less because you fear being alone? Where are you shrinking to keep someone comfortable? Those are the places where change begins. The third step is release. Resentment feels like protection, but it's a chain. Every person you haven't forgiven still occupies space in your heart. Forgiveness isn't for them. It's for you. It's reclaiming your energy. It's saying, "You no longer get to live in the space where my future is growing." Let go, not because they deserve it, because you deserve peace. The fourth step is becoming what you wish to attract. If you want honesty, be honest, especially with yourself. If you want consistency, become consistent. If you want deep presence, be present with your own emotions. If you want to be loved fully, stop hiding the parts of yourself you fear are too much. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are aligned with. Every action plants a seed. Plant carefully. The fifth step is transforming your beliefs about love. Deep down, what do you believe? That love always ends? That people leave? That you must suffer to be loved? That you are somehow not enough? These beliefs operate quietly, like instructions running in the background. Change the belief, and the pattern begins to shift. Replace the old story. Love can be peaceful and still be real. I am worthy of being chosen. I don't have to earn my place. I am allowed to be fully myself and still be deeply loved. When your inner world changes, your outer experiences follow. And then something beautiful begins to happen. Your relationships start to feel different. Not perfect, but peaceful. Alive without chaos, secure without boredom. Challenges arise, but they don't destroy you. They deepen you. You feel chosen. You feel safe. You stop auditioning for love. You start feeling at home. And perhaps most importantly, you stop attracting people who need you to be smaller, because you no longer shrink. Your relationships are not accidents. Every heartbreak was revealing something. Every repeated pattern was asking to be resolved. Every painful ending was guiding you toward a deeper beginning. The love you seek is not waiting in the future. It is emerging now, through your awareness, through your healing, through your courage to evolve. When you evolve, your relationships evolve. When you heal, love meets you in that healing. You were never unlucky. You were learning, and you are closer than you think. May your relationships reflect your highest evolution. May you have the courage to see what they are showing you, and may the love you cultivate within yourself become the foundation for every love you experience.